he wanted to try sticking it up her butt, and she was, and I mean, a little backup. She's a mean drunk. So she was very drunk when he asked this, and she had insulted his penis, saying she probably wouldn't feel it. So he kind of went to bed, pissed off. He got up in the morning, and he knew his wife would have violent shits after she woke up. So, excuse me. So he did one thing, the absolute madman. He went to his son's room to get his bag of marbles, and he went back to his room and fetched his special bottle of lube. And he lubed up the marbles and one by one shoved them up his wife's ass.
While she was sleeping, right?
While she was sleeping.
Gastroenteritis. Really slippery.
So he sets his alarm to get up before her. He goes into the bathroom and brushes his teeth. You hear her wake up, groaning, "Oh, I gotta go!" Runs into the bathroom. He's still brushing his teeth, kind of like nonchalantly. And she unleashes into the bowl. It sounds like a machine gun going off. And she stands up. Marbles still shooting out of her. He's divorced now. I kind of miss my wife, he says.
And the toilet bowl is broken.
The toilet bowl is shattered. So speaking of breaking a toilet, I saw this video on YouTube of a guy, stuffed 1,000 of those metal sparklers into a toilet and set them off. It created like a 10-foot column of flame, and it shattered the bowl.
It's not as bad as that one guy that took a paper towel and stuck it in the Dyson dryer at work.
Oh man, I was gonna just say, did you guys ever see the video of the guy who took the Orbeez and dumped them in his bathtub?
Yeah, I saw a guy in a pool with it, a full pool.
Ever seen the guy that filled his...
messed up his septic tank big time, and it backed up, and there was shit-filled Orbeez invading his house, coming up out of his toilet and falling all over his bathroom. He walked outside and found Orbeez in his backyard, coming up from the earth.
That's what would happen. That's what would happen.
Yeah. The Orbeez ruined his life, and he had no one to blame but himself.
It's not as funny as when you fill a pool up with Jell-O.
Think about how
Bill Cosby shows up. He's like, I heard there was a party.
I was expecting an oiled up Bill Cosby to show up. I'm half expecting some oiled up bikini wrestlers. I'm half expecting an oiled up Bill Cosby.
I'm Bill Cosby, number 7. Butt naked Cosby.
That's still not funny for the 1,000th time I've heard that.
Why didn't you guys invite me over when you watched the fucking Fat Albert movie? I would have liked.
You were on your way. You weren't. I don't think
you were on drugs.
I don't know where you were.
Well, that may be.
But at least I have to wear one.
I like watching her from above. You can see down her dress.
Find the other sages.
You have to work?
I have to wake Pearl up. This is late.
Yeah.
Ayo. Are we recording now?
Yeah,
or are we gonna?
It's recording now.
Oh. Do you want to play something else?
No, we were doing fine. What are you doing?
Oh, we just became a woman.
I still don't like the hair.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the hair doesn't like you.
Thank God.
Okay, thanks very much, Trixie Kong.
No Tomo.
Trixie Kong. It's Tinky Kong.
Is that what it was?
No,
Dixie Kong. Dixie Kong is the
No,
one that
Dixie
can
Kong
fly.
had the one ponytail.
Yeah, that's 2 of them in one person.
No, but then they had Tiny Kong who had 2.
Yeah, no, I'll go with Dixie Kong.
Emo fringe.
You know the beer?
I'm good.
I just got one.
I'm gonna take a Liz and then I'll come back.
Eddie Wizard and the Gizzard Lizards.
Eddie Lizard and the Gizzard Lizards.
Gizzard Wizards.
Gizzard Wizards. Who's Ezzy Lizard?
I don't know. I was online for one of these guitar tab websites I got. They're requesting a bunch of songs by something in the Lizard Wizards, and I'm like Gizzard something or other in the Lizard Wizards, and I'm like, what in the fuck?
Eddie Lizard sounds familiar.
Eddie Izzard is the person.
Oh, Eddie Lizard sounds familiar too. Maybe I've seen a parody of him.
It's his Geico personality.
What?
Hey Geico, we get shut up.
That little lizard, that little Geico lizard reminds me of the fucking lizard Gex from
Yeah, it's GAC 64.
GAC 64 and like the PS1 game. She does sound older now. She's more mature and legal.
To be determined. I'm surprised Gandorf didn't like explode the cathedral when you were in there.
Yeah, you know, Ganondorf is all powerful. He could just really do whatever he
Now
wants.
they're gonna face hump you.
Nope.
I did not like those things.
Yeah, those are unironically probably the scariest thing about this game. And in pretty much any Zelda game, actually.
The re-deads.
Yeah, I think so. Oh fuck! I didn't get the.
You need a bow to shoot the pose.
I didn't get Epona song, so we don't have Epona, but whatever.
Eponita.
Whatever, I don't care. Back it up, bitch.
Shake that thing. Back that ass. I'm surprised you got the bridge.
I aimed at it before I turned around. It's not that hard.
Aim that ass at the bridge. Are you gonna do Shadow Temple first?
No, you just, for no reason at all, you have to, like, know to come to Kakariko Village after you become an adult. Because you have to get the hook shot. And I don't know how you're really supposed to know to come here, but the game expects you to figure it out.
I think I just read a strategy guide.
I really don't know how I figured this game out, but I definitely didn't have a strategy guide when I was a kid. But I played this game to death. I don't know. She sounds legal. That's all I'm saying.
That big gravestone in the front indicates a huge bitch.
Up it. Oh, I can't climb it. That's unfair. Fuck off. I'm immune. Oh, wait a minute, that's not the right one. It's this one, I think. Dampy died. Now you gotta go to Dampy's grave.
I'm drowning!
Like, I don't know how you're supposed to know to come down here. I don't know who tells you. Young lady, are you fast on your feet? I may not look it, but I'm a wily old man. He tries to burn a woman. You know, when Shigeru Miyamoto made this game, it was a bold step to, like, make Link into a woman.
It was a hat, though.
With a hat.
A hat.
She has a hat, yes. Does she really say IE when she gets hit?
Is that the Princess Peach from Mario Kart 64 IE?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't know, but for some reason this is just harder as a woman. I can't really explain why.
Everything's harder as a woman.
It just is.
He's just step in front, man.
He's using his white privilege. He's very white. Whiter than me, maybe. Come here, you old coot.
You suck, you can float.
He's a floater. Cheating motherfucker. You cheat motherfucker. What do you think of me? Young lady, you were very quick to keep up with me.
He's got wounds on his legs.
He's got a wound. Actually, you're right. He does have wounds on his legs. I wonder why. Someone capped him in the legs. Maybe it was Ganondorf.
Gandorf's like, I don't want you running very fast. He just stabs him.
He was like, ha! He like used his big Ganondorf spear to like cut his legs open.
Oh no.
Now I will stop people from being buried. I really don't know how you're supposed to know to come to the graveyard to get this thing, but you need it.
It's probably a dialogue.
I would be fine with doing
Which way you going, George?
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I think I actually want to go this
I
way.
think you want to go that way. You were. Oh, the fuck was that?
You go. She still doesn't put it up to her fucking mouth.
She's blowing with her nose.
She's doing the like the COVID strategy where you don't actually put your lips on it. So So what I was going to say is you need the hookshot to get into the forest temple, which is where
But
I'm
this is
going.
wood. So, yeah.
What's that?
So, yeah, Shiggy Miyamoto is the mask guy.
Oh yeah, yeah, he totally is. It's true. I just got a heart container.
You can learn the Song of Storms from this creepy
I
motherfucker.
might as well while I'm here. Never forget this song, girl.
He's like grinding that box.
Wow, that's amazing. You can play it without even blowing into it.
Mad. And he's so angry.
I know, his dipstick is going insane. He's like, wow, a woman!
Why is it raining in the windmill? You got me wet.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I remember just go spinning around on that as growing up, like, this is great. I'm gonna get sick. Yeah, don't go in the well. Please,
Go
God,
down
don't
there.
go in the well.
There's scary shit down there.
Oh shit.
Speed run. I think it might actually be faster doing this than even being on Epona. I'm not
Fucking
really sure. Speed run.
speedrun strats.
Pearlio.
It's a mango one, but it's cold. So you don't want that one? Okay.
So I'm about to say I still have something there, not that I needed it.
I probably just in case. I didn't know if you were. You didn't require it.
Do not require this.
Hey, little girl. Some chicken? No, Sandy. No.
Pearl, how you feeling? Little girl.
Woke up from a nap.
Little girl.
And she slept way later than I expected. I didn't know she's gonna sleep for like 2 hours.
Good.
She's never gonna sleep tonight though.
So
Kids are better.
You know, my mom has it tomorrow, so I guess I don't have to worry about that. Here, I think.
You always think. Ha ha ha.
Okay? Not too hot?
the kid, you don't have to. The kid won't wake up from sleep if the kid's not with you.
And it wasn't until I heated this up, I'm starting to get hungry. If you guys want me to pick something up, or do you want me to
Good
order
right now.
pizza? So just let me know.
I got a good buzz. I had some pretty shitty food earlier, so I feel pretty good.
I know, right? Just saying.
I mean, I'm so full from that Burger King.
Alright, just holler if you guys are getting hungry.
Oh, I mean, if that's the case, cool. I'm gonna go home and make some chicken.
Do you remember the Taco Bell commercial where the guy like comes outside and he's like, "I'm full."
No.
Like that's something to be very
I'm
proud of.
full.
I'm full of crap.
I remember vaguely.
I'm full of crap.
It sounds like my stomach's gonna explode. I pray to Allah that my stomach does not explode.
Thanks, guys, for.
I'm just a man, just a guy and a dude, and I'm hungry. I'm moving real fast as I'm going first class for steak and Taco
This
Bell.
guy still man spreading.
This guy is MC Hammer jiving.
He's still man spreading after all these years.
He's MC Hammer moving. Look at this shit.
He can't do that. He's just a child.
Yes, and he's MC Hammer sliding.
He's just a child.
Backhand him.
Look at him.
Out of my way, bitch.
Hit him with a sword, damn it.
Stop right here. I've never seen jugs like those before.
That's because you're a child.
Well,
Mido called.
you are quite the woman.
He's just a child. Why does that keep on being? That's like one you keep on bringing up.
He's just a child.
He's just a child. They kept on saying it, and you kept on saying.
You're just a child.
Actually, Pearl seems to be interested in this. I thought the tablet would be on her list of things to.
Bug.
Sure. I didn't see any bug there. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I think you were just trying to be that thing like, no one's looking at me. Look at me.
Hello. Hello.
It's Brad.
Hello.
Hello.
Look at this Doubtfire. Hello.
You knew exactly what we were recording, yeah.
My
Mrs.
mom-
Doubtflyer.
My mom said that. I remember watching it.
What did your mom say?
Yeah, I remember watching it with my family once because it was on. Yeah, a lot.
Your mom is
And we got to the part in the movie where he like smashes the pie on his face, pops around the corner, and goes hello. And she's like, I had an aunt that did that. Like not the pie thing, but like the popping around from corners and going hello.
I had a grandmother that did the same thing.
It was like out of fucking.
It was
It's like, hello! And like, oh god, Granny!
My grandmother.
At least it's not the Granny game.
My grandma White, when it was a different context, but she would have. I told Nick, I was like, I'm pretty sure she was an alcoholic, like clinically. I didn't know when I was younger, But every time she was over for a family event, there was the tinkling of the glass of the martini with the ice in it. Which who puts ice in a martini first of all? And then she'd be like, "Hello, boys," and I'd be like,
Grandma's sauced again.
"Grandma's here."
Grandma's here.
Shit! There goes a planet.
Oh shit. Red?
That worked.
For a chicken?
They give you all those hearts because they know you're gonna screw up. Shoot him in the bum bum.
Okay.
Hey, shot him in the bum bum.
I shot him in the cheeks.
Shot him in the left butt. Now shoot him in the right butt.
See, I'm weird. I always like when I see characters like that. I like,
Stab him in the bum bum.
I think about like their origin story, why they exist, why they are
Moblins?
why they are humanoid
Yeah, they're moblins.
creatures. I know, but still.
They were made in Ganon's image. They're like his little
There
cultists.
we go. Now we're explaining
What
it.
kind of makes me sad is that there were like so many moblins in the
Actually-
original Legend of Zelda, and there's like only these moblins in this game.
You know what you can actually do? You can target them and then see what Navi says about them. So I actually don't ever do that, but let's do that with this character for no reason.
For no reason.
I gotta wait till he's not looking out.
Saoirse likes this game. She's been watching it.
He's
What are you doing?
More chicken.
Stop mansplaining.
I think you fucked them up. I think it
You
goes the
shouldn't
other
be
way.
walking that way.
Language. Forget the kids here. You gotta hear muffins. You don't want any more chicken?
You're dumb. You're
Oh,
slow.
Nope.
Look at all these dead hookers!
I've never
Lots of
seen
hookers.
so many dead hookers.
There's a lot of dead hookers!
That is honor of.
The dead guy from the Man Show.
Was he from the man?
He was not from the Man Show. That was Adam Carolla.
I was
Idiot.
like, I'm pretty sure.
I know, but it might as well have been Norm Macdonald. It's the same
They're
person.
kind of the same person, yeah.
Oh god! It's Chunk!
Red.
You're pretty dumb, though. Choppa. Dead.
Chicken.
You beat this game without a shield, you know that?
Oh yeah, I forgot to get the Hylian shield. That's actually
You also
gonna be a
have
problem.
too much money.
Have we established is it Hylian or Hylian? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's Hyrule.
Well, when I get the forest,
It's Hylian.
I'm about to get the
Is it-
forest song, so I can.
Hylian.
You just repeated what I said.
I could. Oh man, I was just at Kakariko Village.
Hey, look, it's tranny.
Are you trans? So am I. I'm gonna teach you the song of trans.
Wait, is Elmo autistic or is it his friend who's autistic?
What's that?
Is Elmo autistic or is it his friend who's autistic?
There is a different.
Yeah, the autism.
There's
Muppet.
also an AIDS like positive
AIDS
one.
Muppet, a
There's an AIDS.
poser.
Yeah, a poser, not a
Oh,
poser.
poser, P-O-Z-Z.
Pickle? You want the pickle? You can have the pickle. You better eat it though. Eat it.
She now sticks the ocarina in her eyeball.
Mmm. Chicken.
I smell that pussy from anywhere. You must be Zelda, aren't you? This is the weirdest VeggieTales show I've ever seen in my life, Ben.
This is actually Zelda, though.
No, he's watching Elmo.
Oh.
It was so fast how you responded. That's why I was weirded out. I thought you were being funny on purpose.
It's like,
No,
this is Zelda,
I
not
meant it as a
VeggieTales.
joke. I
He
know
was
you're. I
being
know
like- he
I know
was being
Pearl. I'm
pushed
very
out.
aware Pearl's watching her tablet. I'm aware of everything. You know what? Whatever. I don't need a shield. Shieldless run.
All right, let's go,
That's what I
boys.
say.
We're both now.
I love this music.
Wait, does she still have red panties?
This isn't fan service. Different.
Yes, kind of is. If you're playing as a woman in Legend of Zelda. Hey, so is this person actually Zelda?
So they add an hourglass figure to the graphic.
Basically, yeah.
That's it. I mean, like, is that really enough?
So we're playing Zelda in Legend of Zelda. So are we gonna play as Metroid, Metroid and Samus now?
Zero suit Samus.
Zero Slut Samus.
I'm sure there are a lot of people who think Samus's real name is Metroid.
And Zelda's Link's name.
This is Legend of Zelda. Why would you be playing as Link?
Are you gonna drink that mango or no?
No.
Because I'll drink it. Otherwise, that saves me from getting a drink. Or from getting a...
Watch out! Hello! Hey, look, listen. Hey, look,
Get out of
listen. Now watch out for the Lawmax to try to rope you.
They're trying to, you know, put their hands on a woman, if you know what I'm saying.
Hand.
Pearl, where are you going?
Pearl,
What are you doing? No.
You stay down.
Ben is.
You stay right there.
Did you move?
Ben
In
is
the 2
playing-
seconds that I left?
Ben is
She got
playing in
it.
his
Sorry.
wheelchair.
Sorry, what?
It's okay, I'm
You
saving
watch her
it.
so she's not gonna step on the reset button
I'm
yet.
sorry.
It's
I was
actually
like,
funny
she's
how
fine.
quickly that happened.
I'm like, she's pretty fine.
Oof! I just sat with I just
You just shat?
no the
I did that the other day in the parking lot at Flyer, like 2 days ago.
you shat yourself.
I
in my-
shat myself in the parking lot because I thought it was a fart, and
It
thankfully,
happens.
I thankfully
When
like
you
had,
eat strange things, that's when it's most prone to
I
happen.
just left
Hey,
swimming
strange
class
thing.
with Pearl,
You
and I
can
didn't put my socks on. I had them in my pockets, and I was just like, all right,
Oh,
God, and then I was like,
Oh,
Susie's
God.
and Molly are right now shopping. I got like about 20 minutes here, and so I took one sock. Someone pulled up in the parking spot next to me, and I was like, I have many words for her. I was like, get out of this spot. Go in the store. She took 20 minutes looking for something in her car, and I was just like, finally! And she left. As soon as she leaves, take a sock, swipe up there, toss in the parking lot, and I'm like, didn't tell Susie till we got home.
You should
Really?
She didn't spell
not-
anything.
Should not have said something at all.
Well,
No,
I don't care.
No, the
I'll own it.
the right half of this couch has a recliner. I put myself down in between the cushions, so I got that wood bar go right on my butt. I'm like, oh God, what happened?
I'm trying to remember if there's actually any enemies in this game other than the Deku shrubs that need a shield to beat them.
Hello.
I really didn't need to.
So I smashed this mosquito hard enough that the outline is on my thumb.
Yeah, smashing nothing.
And there's the other part. I did this.
You sure
and
got a
I'm
light
like,
thumb?
You can see the wings and the abdomen, and I'm like, oh God.
You know, I was watching a YouTube video and smashed that light so hard that it sprang my wrist.
That just means you're a limp wrist. You limp-wristed tool. And then they fired the voice of Big Bird.
Why? What did Big Bird do?
It was either fired Big Bird. No, it was Oscar the Grouch. No, wait. Who'd they fire? The Count. I think they fired the Count.
The count was
Why? Why?
Because the guy apparently wasn't conforming to their values.
He was racist.
No, he was.
He was counting black
How
people
many
as
genders
5
are
days.
there?
One.
2. Motherfucker! You can't do that, Count! You're fired!
He was counting black people as like 1/3 of a white man or something.
We're teaching.
How
children
many thirds are black
fractions.
people to white? 1, 2.
I'm sorry, I need a history joke. How did I flubbed that one.
3/5 compromise.
3/5. He was counting black people as 3/5 of a white man.
Oh, he was teaching kids fractions, man. They got played off on that.
Hey, you know, bitches know fractions speak louder than words. Hey, don't do that. You got Big Bird.
When are you gonna grow up, Pearl?
Yeah, we can stop being a baby, Pearl.
Stop being a little
My
baby
God,
toddler,
we're
Pearl.
gonna be the worst, pseudo uncles ever. Stop being a baby. It's like, what the frick?
I say that totally ironically. I can't speak for Tom. I can't speak for Uncle Tom. You're Uncle Tom, man. You're literally an Uncle Tom.
Mr. Candy.
You're literally.
What are you freaking doing? Are you a tie?
I'm trying to remember. I think I want to go in here actually and fight some stale foes.
pick that just fell.
It's hard remembering without a map and stuff. Stupid head.
He's got the tarred underbite.
Please die. Thank you. Iggy. This is gonna be very hard without a shield.
Bro, if you would stop grabbing the strength, I can tell.
Can't you blind him with the nuts?
Maybe. Sometimes. What you want to do is wait for the jump slash and then do your own jump slash.
I hear bombs work too.
I got it. See, it's hard being a woman. You don't always have a shield. Especially if the people playing decide not to get one.
Did you think being
It was up to you!
think playing Zelda's hard? Try being a ninja.
I have been a ninja.
No way.
No way, Jose.
You want up?
Oh, gotcha.
Third time's a charm, right?
Chug and fart.
That shouldn't have a problem.
So you're gonna chug, 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 and she's gonna poop, poop, poop. Big Bird's fascinated by the guy trying to culturally appropriate birds.
Look at this! You speak for bird people? You know what? Big Bird and the Count should start their own YouTube channel to like be like an alternative source of learning for children.
That's right, kids! The number 3, which is how many joints I've smoked today.
Snuffleupagus comes in.
Snuffleupagus is like, where my smokes at? Get the
Voiced
green,
by a completely different
green
person.
ones.
Yeah, it's okay. Here, let's get you a treat.
It's okay, Pearl. Snuffleupagus is not gonna do that.
Yeah, let's try not have the baby run off.
That was your fault, Tom.
Of course it is. It's always my fault. I have big shoulders. I can accept the burden of blame. Yeah, so my mom has a very bad victim complex.
Your mom has a bad victim complex?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
that's pretty
it's
common.
like you lightly criticize or do anything, and it's just like, oh my god, you're just being so mean. I'm like, dude, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm like, whoa, buddy.
Yeah, it's like, why do I even do anything? Why do I even try? Why do I do this? Why do I do that? It's like, well, because you're trying to be better.
It's like, and this is why I like
Constructive criticism is a thing, and when people aren't being mean, you shouldn't throw it back in their faces. They're trying to help you.
Yeah, it's like, this is why I'm not in the house all the time.
Into the slot it goes.
Slot popping.
Would you bang female Link?
Wrong time to ask it.
In front of your daughter?
Maybe. I mean, is it my wife at that point?
Would you teach Link how to fight dirty?
In bed? Maybe. Which Link though?
Linkle.
Oh, that is bullshit. I hate Link.
You don't like Linkle?
That is the worst abortion of a version I've ever seen in my life. It's like not Link, it's just some bitch with ponytails and a bow.
That's Linkle. That's this character.
It's not real!
I should have named this character Linkle. Tom wouldn't have liked that very
I
much.
would have shaken the baby at this point.
What does the baby do?
What
Baby-
does the baby do?
The baby didn't do nothing. What did you do, baby? Nothing.
She's hacking the Pentagon.
I can't hack the button
Are you
on my
being-
YouTube door because I can.
Pearl, are you being a hacker? Like Daddy? So, can we agree this is the best music in the whole game? I honestly like this music more than any other theme in the game, I think. It's so calming and like unnerving at the same time, it's weird.
No,
like a
the
porn
original God, was the original Temple of Fire music.
Oh yeah. That was another thing you could do with
Yeah.
this little modding tool I
Oh
have.
yeah, they put back the original music before they wrote it for cultural appropriation of chanting. I'm like, you couldn't tell that was Arabic.
The Arabs know.
No one knew what Arabs were back in the 90s.
I know what they were.
No one-
90s, he says?
Yeah, back in the 90s. You didn't know who Arabs were back in the 90s. It's only after we... Jesus Christ, my cupcake. What in the hell? Fart rose wind. Give me all your power.
Send me your energy.
Oh, God. You don't even
Is
know
that Ron White on Muppets?
I think that's actually that... I was looking at him, I think it's that guy
And
that's
you
like-
get a nose! And you get a nose!
I think that's the guy from Independence Day that was like, I gotta call my mother.
My mommy.
That's my David!
That's my David. Oh, no, that's not him.
I mean the guy who flew the plane up
No.
up into the
That's Randy Quaid. I'm talking about the guy that had the really deep voice.
Hello, boys. I'm back.
It was Sons of Bitches actually.
Language.
We were quoting the movie. It's illegal to
I'll have to explain it to her when she's able to, but I can't right now.
What is this? Oh, it's a boy dog.
It's a bastard. Oh,
No,
no, look, he's
God.
eating
That
it.
is literally
God.
the son of a bitch.
Turn around.
No, that's true.
Bastards, a person who doesn't have legitimate parents. What, a Nazi?
Yeah.
You said?
Yeah.
So doesn't have legitimate parents, Nazi.
Did you see how much Germany owned before World War One?
They owned a lot of countries. They own this shithole called Highland.
And they were the Highlanders.
Can I die, Nazi?
Sean Connery comes out and gets properly shot.
Oh man, why haven't we watched Highlander 2 in a long time?
I can pop it in. I have
Highlander 2 is
Oh god, we should. That would
I
be
just have to
great.
find it.
I could have brought GoldenEye on Blu-ray.
Can I die?
You know your heights.
You're
I
right.
love Goldeneye, but I've seen
You're
it
right,
a lot.
Ramza von Trapp, De La Rosa, Salamanca,
Y'all just die.
Romero Rodriguez, whatever your name is, Sean Connery.
If I pull this off, it's gonna be pretty awesome actually. Cause I
Throw the pot at him. Do it for the cloud.
I gotta like wait for them to attack in order for myself to like be victorious. Oh.
Wow, that was.
It's kind of hard when you don't have a shield, Tom.
He's sawing your ass.
Kind of hard when several
Ben didn't
people.
buy a shield. He's sawing your ass with that sword.
They'll send me back. Fuck. Well, I think it might be worth it to actually go buy a shield.
What'd you do?
Speed run.
I'm speed running. I'm doing it. I'm speed running.
I'm a wreck it.
I'm a wreck. I think we should play a different game after I beat this temple. No Tomo.
What is
Tomo.
that? What is that supposed to be?
Tomo
It
already
means
got
I
some.
wanted to put no Tom, but I put no homo instead. I was like, no Tom, no homo, no Tomo. So it doesn't mean anything.
It's even worse when the Deku tree was like, please come in my mouth, no Tomo.
It was pretty good.
That was good.
That just means the Decker tree made it extra good. It's only a quarter, and look how much more you get.
I don't want.
Look, pal, he doesn't want it. I can handle this, Ramathorn.
He just says the exact same thing.
Tom, why is Farva your favorite character in that movie?
He's my favorite character because he reminds me of my cousin Adam.
Because he pops out around the corner and goes, you mean shenanigans? Hey,
Oh, and he promptly hands him his pistol.
Not much shenanigans, right? Put those away!
I swear to God, I will pistol whip the next person who says shenanigans.
Next guy says shenanigans. And then it's just like, hey Farva! Just like, you wait a beat, just turn around the corner, yo.
That movie is great because I don't know. Those guys seem like really good friends,
Yeah, they do.
and you can like you can definitely like feel that watching.
Wait,
that.
aren't you getting the shield?
I'm going to get the shield.
Don't you have to buy the shield?
No, I'm gonna go steal it from a grave.
You suck.
You suck.
You're a grave robber.
This is like going to the graveyard and digging people up to like steal their clothes.
How's that any different from what you do? Minus desecration of the corpse.
I learned from you, Tom.
I learned from watching you.
You're the one who was got tagged by Chris Hansen for this.
You're the one who was being in the sink at work.
I thought it tasted funny.
I thought it tasted.
Here it is.
You can't prove that, Ben.
Oh, whoops.
Whatever, Tom.
I did that at my old job.
Cool. And now guess what I do? I go up here. Oh, I never got the Song of Sun either. But I don't really need that.
Where's your shield?
I just got it.
That is a magic eye.
Her magic eye plays magic songs.
I must create this new character, but she must only be 5'4". If she is any taller, then I will not be attracted to her.
Is that guy from the wedding rehearsal?
It sounds very much like him. I'm not going to
I,
try to say names on him.
I work now at a major company. I have to tone it down a
Thank
little
you.
bit.
Thank you for censoring. I don't know.
I don't know who this gendered person is.
Let's invent some new swear words that Pearl doesn't know.
Sweet swirl and onion ring, sweet mother of meat, and or tablet here goes.
Squizzbard.
Sweet meaty teety.
Sweet meat titty. Sweet meat my titty. What?
No, Tom, no, wrong. That's wrong.
You shot at him in the mouth.
He shouldn't have been standing there.
Silly.
That was Will Sasso also. You hit that guy!
That was not Will Sasso.
Yes, it was.
That was Adam Sandler.
No, the guy that he actually said, you hit that guy. That was Will Sasso.
You hit that goy. You'll never get work in Hollywood again.
Boy. Goyle.
Let's talk about boys. No gomo.
No, Goyle.
I really needed this shield.
You also need to get more cards, so that guy's gonna pop your
We need
ass.
to get more tires.
Hey, they changed the design on the shield.
Hey, are you here to buy fish or are you just kicking the tires?
You're right, it doesn't look the same.
What does that?
The shield looks
That is
different.
not the same.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think it does a little bit.
Does that mean they removed the sun things from the mirror shield because it was weird?
Well, it was cultural appropriation, so yes.
Japanese don't care about that. I want it back.
But they do, because they
Explain, Tom, why do they not care about that?
Because they don't.
Serious question.
they don't understand
don't give a
empathy.
shit.
They don't understand what it's
They don't,
like.
they don't have minorities over there.
That is also.
I've seen them. No, motherfucker, I'm with the green ones. She's gonna learn so many words.
The guy was in the military.
I don't know if he was or not.
He was either military or an expat, or he was hiding out from a sex offender.
Can't say that.
Okay, so this is weird. So in Yakuza 7, the Like a Dragon,
Damn it.
there's a couple of those people that are enemies in the game. And every like type of enemy has like 3 or 4 like upgrades. So you'll have a guy with like a hobo kind of scraggy, and then like the more powerful version of this hobo has like an umbrella.
Yeah.
And this one has like a hat with an umbrella.
Yeah.
So there are those people. And the first guy is, doing the whole, bear stance, like wrestling bear stance, like this.
Okay.
And he's got like, chains, black boots, like a SWAT member without like all the armor. And there's like there's 3 of these. They get increasingly more tough looking by like adding more armor and spikes and gold chains and shit. And if you look at like the bestiary or whatever it is, where it shows you like their stats and information, and they're all like expats who came over to like murder people or be bouncers, and it's just like all unsavory types. And I'm like, oh god, so we ran into one. Because he wanted his smokes, motherfucker.
He goes, mother trucker. Stupid mother trucker.
Sir, you need to get get back in the queue. I want the green ones. The green ones in the back. And they wonder why they don't like certain people.
Yeah. Well, that goes with anyone. That's how prejudice starts. You see one bad person out of a group of people, and you go, they're all like that. That's what's wrong with such and such.
This is why Japan isn't like China. But China's not like Japan. This is why Korea isn't. This is why Korea doesn't like China.
Korea doesn't like Japan because they totally killed their people.
Sorry.
Yeah, Nick's being all serious
You
here.
need to get more hearts, man.
Speedrun!
Speedrun strats.
Actually, there is somewhere nearby I could go to get a
Speedrun
ferry.
strats.
Speed run.
Speedrun
Do
strats.
it.
Speedrun
Beat
strats.
it now.
Okay, I'm doing the opposite of speedrunning. I'm going even slower.
Slow walking.
Why? Why you be like woman?
He's playing as a woman.
You know what? You've got a little woman right there.
Yeah, she's being a good little woman.
Throw your boomerang at him. You got sent back to the kitchen.
You can't say that.
You told me.
What did I just say?
You're supposed to say, I just did.
You
That's
just
what
got
I'm
sent through the glass ceiling. That's what you're supposed to say. He just uppercutted you through the glass ceiling like the true ally he
like.
is.
Fisting should be called uppercutting.
Yeah, I was gonna say uppercut.
I know there's a man over there.
Do it for the
Kill
cloud.
your
Do it for
man.
the cloud. Do it for the cloud.
Kill your man.
Okay, we're good now.
I've had my fair share of strange holes I've fallen in.
Sound like your ex-girlfriend who like fell in the trash can, took a crap.
That was a strange hole she fell in. Just used different muscles.
Did she say holy moly?
She was stuck. Didn't she pass out too? In the
She
trash.
pulled her pants up, didn't wipe, went back to sleep.
Wow, what a
She
man.
took off really early, didn't even remember it.
What?
You hit the ladder.
What?
You hit the frickin' ladder.
Your pasty white skin just drives me nuts, Nick.
Yeah, it's like she's wearing like one of those full body tights.
No, you look like the guy with the spike bracelet in this game.
Sup? How you doing?
Hello!
Back to the kitchen.
No! Back through the glass ceiling. Back past the patriarch. This is the patriarchy right now. Whoa!
So if Roald Dahl wrote
Roald
a book,
Dahl.
if Roald Dahl created a book today, it'd be like Charlene and the Great Glass Ceiling.
Yeah, let's make a new Roald Dahl book. That's a good idea.
Charlene and the Great Glass Ceiling.
Charlene and the snozberry sucking.
The snozberries, take the snozberries. You just made that up.
Charlene cups the snozberries.
That was actually in his adult
Cups the
music.
snozberries.
Apparently Roald Dahl made adult books. I didn't know.
Adult films.
No, adult books.
So the BFG is something sexual then.
I don't know about that, but I know that the snozberries was. That
The
referred to
BFJ
the-
always sounded like a sex move to me. I don't know.
Pound it.
I don't know, I always had some interesting ones. Like chili roast beef combo. That was my favorite one.
That's a food.
That was a joke that I used to
What's
know.
your
His
What's
name
your
was-
guys' favorite Roald Dahl book?
I don't think I ever read. Oh, I read one where a kid ate nothing but chocolate because he got cursed. Anything
He
he
said
touched.
Yar got cursed.
No, anything he touched was like turned into chocolate. I forget what it's called.
I don't remember that
I
one
think
at
it was-
all. I thought I brought it.
It was probably the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or the BFG.
It wasn't. It wasn't either of them.
No,
It
it
was
was
just
I'm talking to him about the favorite
Oh,
book.
I'm sorry.
I liked George. I like George's Marvelous Medicine, and I wonder why they never made that one into a movie.
What is that about?
Secretly racist.
It's about a kid who like mixes a bunch of crap up in his house. He pulls stuff off of the shelves in his parents' house and creates a medicine, and then he feeds it to his grandma. And his
Which
grandma,
makes her do what?
I think it makes her like big. It like turns her into a giant,
War porn.
and then like the grandma is like a raggedy old bitch. So she's like really angry and mean. So like the dad is like, oh my goodness, George, you've made a marvelous medicine. You must recreate it. But George can't remember how he made it the first time because there's just a bunch of crap he found.
I think I kind of remember this actually.
And then, like, he tries to recreate it, but he can't get it right, and they keep feeding it to, like, chickens outside, and it has various different effects. Like, sometimes it makes the chicken small, sometimes it makes them, like, big.
Yeah, it's like
sometimes-
shrinking
Well, they should have gave that shrinking medicine to the grandma then.
Well, but they don't care about her because she's a regular old bitch. But they eventually, the dad gets so fed up with the grandma because the grandma's so horrible. He does feed her the shrinking medicine, and he shrinks her way too much and makes her microscopic, and then she just disappears.
The opposite of dwarf giantess more.
No, she like disappears. She shrinks so much. It's like the ending of Ant-Man. She just shrinks into obscurity.
Yeah. Or like the point of
Would
view would
be
be
purging.
like the point of view would be you're the giant and the person is small, right? That's the thing. Like the object that you're focusing on more is okay. I'm not going into this. Let's just
Not in
continue.
front of Pearl.
I think I did remember reading that book, but I don't.
What is he doing?
He's straight.
He's Jesus.
Yeah, he's flying in the air.
What is she doing?
Yeah.
She's not sucking him off right now.
He's got a bone for her.
Yeah, he got a bone to pick.
I got a bone to. Yeah. I got a bone to pick with
I
you.
just stole your joke.
You did steal it.
I do feel like a man, Nick. I do feel like a man.
Do you feel like a man when you push Linkara?
And you drop your pants
wrong
and
with
you
this?
run around town.
I feel like only occasionally my sword actually blocks him.
I feel like only occasionally does they sort of hit him too.
This is hard mode. They
It's feminist mode, man.
they
Feminist
parry
mode.
too fast.
You should have done a hard challenge. That's all real life.
I have done that.
I know, we did do
That
that.
does suck.
I died a lot, but I got it.
It certainly does suck.
Noah Vanderbilt. Ow. The wall is my worst enemy. So
That's
it's
when the magic happens.
Zesterhoff.
You're like, I'm fed up with these stupid pods.
Hey,
They
that
won't
hey,
break.
you hit him.
Yeah, but he got hit too. We'll try to church it up soon.
You know you mean Joe Dirt? Naming that, your daddy must have really hated you. You're wrong, brother. You don't know my daddy. My mama lives in a trailer. I just saved your life.
Your mom goes to college.
Ooh, I chopped him to
That's
bits.
happening.
I chopped him to pizzas.
You can't say that.
Do you like that? Do you like that, Tom? You're next.
You're right in space.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
What about you, Tom? You and your cell phone? Did you read the sign?
Yeah, I totally read the sign that I could
Ah,
not
man,
see.
he reversed.
He reversed his deafness.
Yeah, that's what sucks about this fight.
Did he die?
He unkills himself.
Did he die and you didn't undive him?
You have to kill them both.
Why do you have Fairy's
Well,
win?
Why do I have fairy?
Why do you have Fairy's win though? I love that sound when she gets nailed by that long
I love it when he pounds her.
How
It's
do
you.
How
You like
do-
seeing women get hurt, basically.
Have you never just typed in? No, okay.
You just typed in amateur.
Have you ever just typed in women gets punched in the face by man?
No, it's definitely like what's it called? It's like called equal lefts or equal rights or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That's what the code word is.
I've looked that up.
Equal lefts.
It's like lefts for equal rights or something.
It's
like
basically like
equal rights for equal lefts. Or
women
something.
who are like begging to get hit and they actually do get hit.
No, yeah, not even. It's the pushing. it's the,
No, not like that.
the nagging.
Yeah.
It's like, go ahead, hit me, go ahead. And then they hit him, and then it's like,
You hit me!
don't agree with that at all. But for the record, I don't agree with that at all. But what she literally said translated too. Look out, I got her back.
You're a little too close to them.
Yeah, I know. Screw you, stupid painting. Yeah, you got nowhere to run now, huh?
But I had a text message that I do now. Someone tricked me.
You gotta get these stupid little women out of their paintings.
Out of the panties, I thought you said. Victor, Alan. That's what I think of when I think. That's what's embarrassing.
Cameron Poe.
Was that on?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, you ruined it.
You used to look like him.
He's
Was
still
it really?
You used to look like Pee Wee Herman.
I'd rather look like Cameron Poe than Pee Wee Herman. Sorry.
That's not what your best man said. Ace Ventura meets Pee Wee Herman.
There was actually a joke about that the other day. In that rehearsal, Sarah's dad, he's this jolly old Serbian guy, and he goes, you know, I enjoyed your wedding. I did, I really did. Except for that one guy that came out, he brought out like 5 pages for his speech.
Oh God.
And I kept on feeling like, come on, dude, we just want to eat dinner. And they kept on in pages. That was
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember being hungry.
I remember, watching from outside going, what in the hell is going on?
I remember when he was like, Webster's Dictionary defines Ben.
Wow.
Webster's Dictionary defines Ben as
Fat.
a jet of cleansing solution injected against a bodily cavity.
Is that what it was?
Don't think of me as disgusting. Think
that
of me
what he
as
said?
cleansing.
No.
Like a
I
fuck
can
you
see that
can
thing.
say.
I mean, you should kind of like steal the person's notes who's ever doing a
lady?
speech for Evan and like just write random shit on it.
Well, here's the problem. Oh, you just reminded me.
You can write something.
No, I don't. I don't have to. Like,
Good.
but that guy,
That boy.
I'm just saying that guy. There's that guy, and the way I've described him, I'm just saying right there, does he seem like someone who can give a speech?
The cat girl guy's giving a speech. Oh God.
Yeah, yeah. So I
remember
foresee.
that one time we went looking for cat girl porn. And it was good.
Why do you say it like a Vaudevillian?
I know.
You remember when we looked at cat porn?
The TLDR is this guy definitely has.
The guy's
he's definitely got some social anxieties, which I don't
better
think
make him do a
It's cool that he can, if he can do it, but like I foresee a huge problem because I've been to like weddings where like the best man, he like gets up there, he has whole notes, crib notes and everything, and he goes.
Shit.
So the thing is, I met so and so and there's a long pause and then
I forgot.
like right into the microphone, he goes, oh shit, and then, well, let's just toast it to the king, to the bridegroom. Like it was supposed to be like a 5-minute speech, and it turned out to be like 10 seconds.
Because he forgot it. Because he like lied.
No, he just locked up and he lost his place in his notes, and no one was there to kind of say.
You were one line in, and you lost a place on your notes.
Oh, we should have known this kid. This kid sucked. This kid sucked. This is the kind of kid that would be like,
That one time with.
Okay, let me describe.
Pearl, don't break that.
He's the type of person that would go up to his own mom and be like, "Hey, mom, I wish I had a blunt right now." That sort of thing. Yeah, like
What
like
kind of
18.
loser is this?
Not someone I. I'm
Not
saying
someone I
names.
date.
I'm not saying names, but I'm just saying not someone I hang out with. And then like he was talking about
Oh,
how
that guy.
one time I had like
Peony Man.
there was like this
The guy who's always late and everything.
2 types of drugs. One's called white rhino. One was called
White rhino.
White zombie and white rhino. One was cocaine. One was marijuana. And he's just like, I had a mixture of both. It was like the best day ever. I'm like,
She's unplugging it still.
You can't say that.
This is where you give her a tap on the head saying, knock it off, you stupid dog.
I'm glad you said that. Plug it in.
Plug it in.
With extra outlets and refills.
I need yet another key.
The key.
Mom was a Glade plug-in. Plug it in, plug it in. What was it? Meet George Jet Dry.
Here's George Jet Dry. You just reminded me.
His boy Scrubbing Bubbles.
I have a good story to tell regarding that.
About Jet Dry.
George Jet Dry. So I was going up hunting last weekend with my uncle-in-law, and he was like, there used to be this guy we used to like went to high school with. This teacher, there was this teacher, and he looked like the spitting image of George Jetson. No joke. And people knew it. He got so mad all the time.
The big nose, little piece of hair.
He'd get in people's face, and he'd be like, try to say that one more time. Try to say that one more time, bro. And the teacher would pick the kid up by the shirt, and the kid would say, go ahead, you hit me first, George Jetson. You do it first. And the
And then he turned his teacher into a
and he never did. But one time, kid got it. He got really smart because the runner, the George Jetson was a runner, so you didn't want to chase him after you because he'd catch you. One guy, kid and his friends catching him sitting in a car. Yeah, sitting in a car like
Smoking the weed.
couple of feet down the road, and the kid came into the window during class and he goes, "Here, George Jetson!" And that guy ran through the window, popped through it, ran after him. The kid jumped in the back of a pickup truck and drove off. He was so angry. I thought that was pretty fun. I'm trying to imagine what George Jetson would look like IRL. I'm imagining a little tuft of red hair.
Big crazy Flintstone nose and this little piece of hair going up in the back out like this.
Here's George Jetson.
A talking dog and a robot maid. And an abusive wife and a stupid daughter.
Jane, stop this crazy thing.
Jane, my wife! My daughter, Elroy!
His hoe Elro. Oh, his hoe.
My side bitch, Elron!
Ron Jackson.
Ron Hubbard.
Ron. My side bitch, Ron Hubbard. Is that full of diapers?
What? Who says that? Who says that?
I just did.
You're like Mike or Vicky, like, you going to the bathroom? What? Who asks that?
Hey, I want to take a piss with you.
No, he saw two girls walking down the hall with arm in arm, and they're like, hey, there's my bodyguard. He goes, ha ha ha, going to the bathroom? And they're just like, they stop, both of them in unison. And they're like, no.
That is kind of creepy. Not
He
gonna lie.
is, I mean, look what we're talking about.
He had hair and looked like a dipshit in middle school and high school. And he was friends with that kid with the big nose and the glasses. Oh my god. His name was David.
Not David.
No, it was Dingy David or whatever it was.
Stays in the house. Slam your
You gotta learn, make her learn. Make her learn how to play with fire.
Don't slam your hand.
You're playing with fire, now you're gonna get burned. You're in over your head, another lesson to be learned.
Ninja powers.
Ninja, vanish!
And that's how you get ants or mice. Leaving that open.
There's no food in there.
They go on
Yeah, I
the
get you.
That's how you get ants.
Sounds like I've already got mice, so I'm not worried about it.
That's how you get ants!
That's how you get lice and mice.
That's how you get married.
Do you want ants? Because this is how you get ants. Bam!
His boy, Elroy.
Locks. Lock or something.
His website, BuzzFeed. Meet John Redcord.
His site, Brazzers.
His cocktail.
His content.
I read some cringy, like,
OnlyFans.
Yahoo answers where some old man or something was like, my grandson comes over to use my computer to do his homework, and every now and then I find this website called Bang Bros on here.
Bang
Is that like some sort of collaboration website? Because
Bang Bus. Bang Bus is coming, and everybody's going.
I've had about enough out of it.
You're gonna get wrecked, son. Fairy time. Now you have
Stop.
to. Fairy time. They have to leave and get more fairies. Fairies! Scramble the fairies.
I'm just being sloppy, that's all. I like the forest temple, but it's a very long temple. It's almost as long as the water temple, but everyone hates the water temple for some reason.
Yeah, and you're one of the few people that says, I actually like the water temple.
The water temple is not hard when you know where to go and what to do.
start if you suck. And I just lost $1 to myself. So Pearl hacked this game and inserted herself. Basically.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
7, 8.
Pearl is busy learning about shapes and colors right now. And Uncle Nick is learning about shapes and colors that he's known about. You know what actually happens at the end of this game? You literally break through the glass ceiling.
What?
You do. Like, at the end when you kill Ganon, the glass ceiling breaks and the top of the whole castle falls off and you run out. Remember?
Remember.
This is just like 4th grade. Remember Andy's dick?
Please have some directions. I can't wait to see how much Susie's gonna be like, thank you for taking care of her. And I'll be like, yeah, it was nothing.
Be like, I can't wait till I take care of her. Then I can get a tattoo like you.
Tattoo!
A tattoo?
That was such a random, like, throw her under the bus moment.
I
Like,
know, there was no
why?
reason. It was so unprovoked, which is why it's better.
That's
Like,
why I like Zach.
I love it when, like, I mean, that's a sibling thing. You just screw over your sibling
Yeah,
sometimes.
I was like, that's a
for fun.
Zach moment. I thought it was funny.
Oh my god, the ceiling is literally crashing down on top of this woman right now.
What does that mean, Nicholas?
It means what I want it to be.
Do you think that women should be more involved in STEM? Is that why she's not making it in this world?
Of course. I mean, yeah. See, you're getting phallic things and it zooms in on her, you know what. Because when you gather those phallic things, the game is trying to remind you of who's really in charge.
Again, designed by a man.
Designed by a man. By the way, this hack was invented by a man. Oh,
Ironically, one of my favorite characters in all cinema, all time, is the old woman from Game of Thrones. The lady of...
Olifant.
Yes.
Olina, whatever.
Of High Garden, yeah.
High God. Man.
They wrote... How do you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
Stop trying to kink shame.
No.
I just hope that this woman can break through this glass ceiling.
She's very large, very fantastic.
Did you know that there was an ad for Doctor Who? They made Doctor Who into a woman too.
Yeah,
And,
for one season.
and there was an ad where she actually does break through like a literal glass ceiling. They're like, "We are finally breaking through," and they like
Oh wow,
make that
so
into
progressive,
a
and it's the worst ratings ever.
thing. It did. It really did. And they turned it into like a baby kid show, and it wasn't even good after that, according to those fans. Most OnlyFans, though, they do agree that having a female doctor is a lot better.
Most OnlyFans.
Yes, most
Is that a
OnlyFans.
real statement? I can't figure that one out.
What, OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Do you know what OnlyFans is?
Do I know what that is?
It's basically pornography.
You know that what was it? Yeah, it was OnlyFans was gonna get rid of porn.
They were? So they would just shoot themselves in the foot
Yeah,
and their woman
it was a couple of, either a month ago or something like that, but it was like, you know, Tumblr kind of got rid of adult stuff and it kind of like disappeared.
Well, Tumblr like just shut down completely.
Yeah, because when they start banning like adult stuff, it's like it's gone. That was the only reason people went to Tumblr.
That's the only reason people liked it, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, and then I hear like OnlyFans are gonna do the same. It's like we're getting rid of all the adult stuff, or we're gonna make like a website.
You know the reason most people use our website? Let's get rid of that.
Yeah, I'm just like, you guys realize that this was like the only reason we went to OnlyFans.
You just took your bread and your butter and you shoved it in the dirt.
And you made sour cream.
Salad cream. So you can go to Meijer and buy something called salad cream.
Ew!
I don't know what
I would
salad.
buy it when you come out of the tree.
I don't know if see that old joke by Spoonie, Dalid Jelly. He's like, what is Dalid Jelly? You play some game.
It's a delicatessen.
It's like, what the heck does Dallin Jelly mean? And can someone send me some before I kill myself or go insane? And then he actually did go insane. Oh, you're the real one, you.
You always tell me like the stupidest little thing.
I won't play Harry Potter.
Whenever we're not recording, you always tell me you're the biggest Harry Potter fan. And then when we try to record something, you all of a sudden
problems. I'll answer that for you.
You must be a special kind of retarded.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! The arrows disappeared before I grabbed them.
Suck it. You don't need that many for the next boss.
Don't tell Linkette to suck it.
I would.
To suck it.
Don't tell No Tomo to suck it.
No Tomo, really.
No Tomo.
That was the idea.
Listen, Tardat. Now,
listen, Bob Saget.
I'm Bob Saget. This is what I do. My house, my car. This is my crew.
Bob Saget.
I'm rolling up. Bob Saget.
That's a good song.
Step off, bitch.
Opinion, not news.
Step off, bitch. You're driving John Stratus.
People are scared.
There was arrows behind you.
In my face.
Someone trying to chug in your face.
Chug.
I like that movie a lot, actually. Fear Fest?
The one where they chug in your face? Yeah.
I like that movie.
I do too. By the way, why is there an umbrella pattern on the floor in this room?
Because,
Zombies.
It's Raccoon City, actually.
Coon City.
Oh yeah.
It's Raccoon City! It's a zombie abyss! It's dangerous to go alone. Take this!
I can't laugh at the Game Grumps anymore.
That's Starbomb, not Game Grumps. No. That's their band.
But isn't it the same thing?
Yeah, that's their band. I was big.
Jontron's a fatty.
I like that song, I don't care what it says.
10 out of 10.
Well, I actually like their Smash Brothers song, so.
I was gonna say, you suggested that. What's wrong with you?
But they're just like dirty, I don't know, they're bad.
They're dirty old men.
Isn't that what everyone is over the age of like 25?
They're just like old raggedy old F words, you know?
Oh, it's weird. People found out that Danny Sexbang is actually more like Danny Sexbang in real life. It's weird.
Danny Sexbang actually is a pedophile in real life.
That's disgusting.
That's not what happened.
What about the
You are slandering.
What about asshole David from the Angry Video Game Nerd, or whatever the guy's name was?
Motherfucker Mike?
Yeah, that guy.
Asshole David?
I don't remember.
That was rather merciful.
I'm surprised you got it though.
Why is that so funny to me?
Because it was so far off.
What about
none of them even rhyme.
You got the swear word wrong and the name wrong. And they didn't even like rhyme.
How dare you not to swear and name it?
Neither does his original name.
It's just.
It doesn't work.
I don't know who that is, but
It's some guy who's a complete jackass.
He made this stupid video with Inspector Gadget, and he did like the worst impression ever. And it's actually like, it's so stupid, it's so horrible, that it's like hilarious.
This is AVGN, or?
Yeah. It's AVGN's friend. And he made this review, he's reviewing Minecraft, and he calls it Minecraft. And it's basically, he does this like weird impression of, what do you call it, Inspector Gadget. And like
the original, like Marshmallow Smart.
Inspector Gadget is like his co-host, and it's like really funny. It's like just this like still image of Inspector Gadget, and the mouth flaps open, and that's the review.
He's got Inspector Gadget doing freaking clutch cargo animation.
And people made fun of him so much that he deleted the video. And then people got angry that he deleted the video and they demanded he bring it back.
It was like The Room where it was like so bad it was good.
Yeah, it was.
I thought The Room was actually bad.
He's like, I like to build round bricks in Minecraft. It was great. It was good comedy. And then he deleted the video because he was ashamed.
That's why I could never be a I could never be a celebrity.
Me and the guys had a. Me and the guys had a idea for a YouTube channel like before like streamers got like real big, and it would just me. It would be like a vox pop of like me going up to people and like just insulting their favorite things and saying, "Oh, how does it feel to be wrong?" And just me doing outlandish bullshit. We could have made millions.
This is possible. That video stopped right when I got on. Really?
Why?
The video stopped.
No, I'm
right
talking about him. Why are you using the bottle?
Because why not?
Because I can.
We're on the hook shot.
Actually, the bottle kind of like deflects in the wrong direction.
Yeah, the
What
bottle.
you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do is do this.
You got zip zap. You lock with your shield?
I don't think your shield really works. You gotta,
7:30, bro.
Yeah.
you gotta place some chain ball.
After this, we should actually probably watch the movie.
We'll go back to my. You're putting her to bed. We'll go back to my place. We'll
I
watch
gotta
it.
wait for Susan to get back. I can't leave her house.
Yeah, obviously, Tom. Come on. Come on. It's
Order
not
of operations.
You gotta tell her to stop drinking and smoking pot.
She's not doing what she's drinking.
So why not?
She's drinking weed. No.
She's you have to watch out for her and those used pop needles.
Stop laughing at me and throw me your ball.
Stop playing ping pong with me.
I like Phantom Ganon because I got the boss. It's like a good concept.
Oh, vagina.
You got some good hits.
Always do a jump slash followed by the crouch stab.
I never knew
What
that.
about Volvangia? The big dragon.
He's next. He's the fire temple. Wow, you are good at ping pong, sir. I commend you. Actually, you're
Got him that time, bro.
It was him. He uttered something.
You're the man who made that racist comment on the playground. I'm only 5!
Alright, we're gonna put you in. I'm gonna give her a bath, guys.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm gonna do the usual routine.
Give her a good old.
Give her a brown jacuzzi.
That sounds nasty. That sounds unpleasant.
I got the bugs out.
I will banish it to the gap between dimensions.
That's pretty mean.
You know, if it were me, I would bring back stuff like Phantom Ganon, and
As a DLC character in Smash Brothers?
I love when series do cool continuity stuff like that, like where they bring back like an obscure character just for like one little part.
You mean like everybody in frickin' Breath of the Wild?
A good example is like what's that Final Fantasy character that always comes back?
Sid?
No,
Yes.
no, the other one.
Sid?
No, the one that you summon. The name Sid is used over and over.
Oh, Bahamut?
No, it's right on the tip of my tongue. He was in Final Fantasy V. He was the guy. He was a boss in Final Fantasy V, and then you banish him to like another dimension, and then he comes back as a summon in 8. What was the guy's name?
I didn't play 8. You banish a lot of people to the other dimension. Talking about X-Death?
No, it was like X-Death's right-hand man. Oh man, what was his name? It's gonna bug me now.
Gilgamesh.
Was it Gilgamesh? No.
Yeah, the guy that you fought on the big bridge.
Yes, the big bridge
Yeah,
guy.
Gilgamesh.
That was Gilgamesh?
Yeah, Gilgamesh comes back.
Yes.
He came back in 6 as a guy you fight in the arena.
I don't remember that, but I
Yeah.
do remember him being in 8.
So Gilgamesh is he's an anomaly because he actually is the same character in every single game.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I like when games do that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're talking about like Sid, it's like he's effectively the same like person archetype in every game. He's always a dwarf or an engineer or something with technology or an airship dude. Every single game, Sid is that kind of person. The first Final Fantasy 1, he was a dwarf who helped you get the airship and get through the dwarf area.
I know.
Final Fantasy.
It's the same thing with Biggs and Wedge. They bring them back in every game too.
Just damn near close.
They just do like the same names. They don't, even though they messed up in 3 and called him Vix instead of Biggs.
I was wondering what that was. I mean, so yeah,
That was a fuck up.
in 14 you do find Wedge and Biggs, but they're like side characters in like a story quest.
Biggs and Wedge are also in 8.
They're also in 6. They're your partners when you get Terra at the beginning.
Yeah. Yep.
And they get
But that's the one I was talking about where
They
they
get
messed
hard.
up and they called him Vix instead of Biggs.
They're also in Chrono Trigger.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I played Chrono Trigger once and like I just did not get the hype. I just did not get the hype. I don't know what it is.
Well,
about
you
that
probably
game.
didn't play the whole game.
I did. I beat it.
Really?
Yeah. And
So-
like it's good, but like I don't know. Maybe it's just a lack of nostalgia.
the 30 endings?
No. No, I didn't do that.
We probably got
That seems
bad-
like a lot of work.
It's interesting how they had built all that into the game.
I really like games that are just like simple. Like I like Pokemon because it's simple. I like Mario RPG because it's simple. I like Final Fantasy because it's simple.
I like Mario
games
RPG
that are,
because it crashes my phone when I try to emulate it.
I don't like games that have like a endless number of mechanics.
So you must not like Final Fantasy 15.
Here, if you want, you can play some, but I gotta piss again.
I don't even know what the games are on here.
Everything is on here. Gotta reset. Try and find something.